Pooki, are you ready to cover the 3 steps to abundant living today?
Oh my gosh, 3? The magic number.
3 steps to abundant living. I hope you're ready. This is Sunday Inspiration Live.
Yeah, making it easy for you.
In the morning, I feel so grateful.
Oh yeah, feel that gratitude.
When I wake up in the morning, I feel so alive.
Oh yeah, do you feel alive?
When I wake up in the morning, I feel the spirit.
You feel the spirit.
When I wake up in the morning, I'm here to thrive.
Sing along now.
So I wake up every day. Wake up, this is what I say. Wake up, I am so free. Wake up, and I'm free to be me.
Oh, yes.
I'm free to be me.
There's that phrase that Pooki loves so much, free to be me.
Free to be me.
Oh, I think we have a song where it's going to work that in. That's not that one. You like to work that in as many songs as possible.
Oh, I want it to be in every song that I ever write from now on.
Good morning, everyone. This is Sunday Inspiration Live. I am Bob Baker. That is Pooki Lee, in case you were confused at all. This is Season 3, Episode 28. Over 2.5 years now, we've been going live every Sunday morning.
Wow, Bob.
And so we have a lot of stuff to discuss here. Yeah, our topic today, which we'll be unpacking a little bit later, 3 steps to abundant living. That'll be awesome. We're also going to be telling you about a program that launches on July 17. It's all about abundance. And I'm going to tell a little story related to that totally ties into how this YouTube channel grew to what it is now. It's not how it started, because it started many years ago, but it's what I'll tell you about what led to my very first couple of affirmation videos back in 2016. That is coming up. We got a couple of original songs. Oh, we got some great photos to share with some of our members of our tribe, some of whom are right here.
Now.
I see, like Stacy, your photo's coming up. If Samantha's here, your photo. Mary Rose, if you're here, we're going to see you. Yolanda, if you happen to be here, that was a little heads up. Going to be seeing some cool stuff. I got Bob's Comedy Corner. And we've got a popular music video at the end we're going to play that we haven't played in over a year. I was surprised how long it's been, but it totally ties into the topic today. So if you're just stumbling upon this video, maybe you know that for the first time, maybe and you're not familiar with the channel, we stream live every Sunday, but normally there are pre-recorded like affirmation videos. That's what this channel was built on. That you repeat back to yourself. And if you're a regular subscriber who listens to those affirmation videos and you're coming, what is this live thing I'm seeing for the first time? Don't let it scare you. We haven't changed formats. It's just something that we do every Sunday, in addition to the stuff that you know and love.
Everyone.
So pay attention. Oh, another thing we're doing. I just told Pooki this minutes ago. That we are we're streaming live to multiple places, even more than usual. So, of course, YouTube is our primary platform here.
Absolutely.
But we're streaming live simultaneously to Pooki's personal profile on Facebook.
Hey, everybody.
To my personal profile on Facebook. And to the Bob Baker Inspiration page on Facebook. So there's 4 different places.
We're coming at you through Facebook for sure.
So, Lisa, I didn't give you a heads up on that. So, Lisa Shepard.
I should probably get my phone so I can monitor my comments.
Or you can just respond to them later.
Okay.
Whatever. It might be juggling too many things.
I got you.
So Lisa is our hostess with the mostest. She's the head honcho of helpfulness. She's the magical, magnificent moderator, and she will be our main encourager in the comments. Everybody's an encourager, but she posts links that we're talking about, and normally she's got to deal with one place on Facebook and then on YouTube here. But Lisa, I don't expect you to do all that, but if you want to open up multiple tabs, feel free. But don't
feel pressured.
Don't get carpal tunnel having to copy and paste to so many different platforms. So
It's all good.
so yeah, so we got a lot of stuff here we're going to pack into this episode, and it's a gorgeous day in St. Louis. The weather's been awesome. I
Incredible.
hope it's been where you are.
Crazy for July, too. Something's happening.
Something's happened in here.
We're having an abundance of beautiful weather.
And we are on day 7 of a 14-day cleanse.
Can you believe it?
Which
I
is-
mean, look at us.
We need to be cleaned up, that's for sure.
Well, our insides for sure.
Yeah.
Everyone needs to, well, your body could benefit greatly from, just doing like an internal, just house cleaning.
It's not a fast, it's a cleanse. So we're doing this, it's something our chiropractor recommended. We do a shake in the morning, we do a shake in the evening, along with some supplements that come with it. But then we have one meal a day, which we decided was going to be like a late lunch, where we eat a bunch of
great.
healthy stuff. And lost a couple pounds or so. And I think there's more coming in this next week.
Yeah. It's
So-
good. It's been really good.
So what we always like to do here in the early going on these Sunday mornings is get centered. And Pooki, that's one of her gifts, is centering us all.
Well, you know what? It's just, it's what my gift is bringing us together.
Connecting us.
Connecting us, yes. I am a community girl. I love community. I love being with others. And so even though right now it might appear that I'm here and you're there, the real truth of it is that we are already connected because we're a part of this one beautiful, magnificent thing, this life, this beautiful gift. We're all a part of it. And so we're all so important to it. And in this field, in this infinite field of being in this oneness and this one thing that we are all a part of, we are all connected within it. And all we have to do, because our minds are so powerful, our energetic fields are so powerful. I mean, I'm just now starting to study like frequency, right? And like you see 528 and 432 and all these different frequencies. And I became very curious about it lately. And it's because frequency has the power to transcend space. It moves far beyond. And we are frequencies. We are frequencies of love and of light. And when we put our attention, we bring our mind to the truth of who we are, that we're these emanating ripples of love into the world. We can allow our love to cascade out of our hearts, out of our very own beings, and transcend time and space. And we can touch each other in this infinite field of the one. The one. It's an honor to be here with you in this way. It is. It's an honor to have your presence here with us in this moment. Whether recorded or live, this transcends time and space. This is the eternal now. And we're experiencing it all together right now. Right now. So I just want you to open up the floodgates of your heart and just see your heart just sending out these vibrant waves of love into the world, and see these waves of love reaching out and touching each one of us gathered here. So many have said where they're from, where they're viewing from, and all over the world. Let our love just ripple out, because we are not bound. We are bound by no thing. Our love has the ability to bring connection, healing, compassion, unity. And so in this field, we are all unified together as our hearts ripple out this energy of love, as we are connecting our heart frequency with one another in this divine space. Put your hand on your heart. Can you still feel the river just flowing outside of you? It's kind of like, have this feeling, I feel like I'm basking in a waterfall right now. It's just this beautiful, cascading love rippling down over me and out into the world, out to all of you and touching you in this field. Oh, I just had another interesting thought. That in the air there's water, right? And we're water and we're connecting through water. Powerful, powerful, powerful things that we can learn when we just listen. All right, now right here, feel your heart beating beneath your chest bone. Gratitude, 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 and so much love for this heart. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's take one deep breath together as one global family, united in love and compassion through the divine breath. Here we go. Ready? Breathing in, love. Hold it just for a second. And breathing out, love. Ooh. As much as you can. Be love because it's who you are. All right. Thank you, Bob. That's so beautiful. We're waterfalls of love.
Waterfalls of love. That was resonating. A lot of comments about water there.
I felt it in the field as soon as I reached my hands out.
And we've got our virtual water behind us with the beach.
And water in our hearts.
Yes, we're not on an actual beach. Like most.
I know. I wish I had sand in my feet right now.
You'd see your hair blowing.
And I wish he was floating on the waves.
Yeah.
That would be so awesome.
They're in his own little sand buggy there. All right. So we're going to play our first song called Moonbeams. Some of you are fans of that song. We're going to do that in just a moment, or a few minutes. But first, I want to tell you about this program that we're going to be launching a week from tomorrow on July 17. It's July 17 through August 6th. But to tell you about it, though, I want to go back in history and just tell you a little story because it totally ties in to probably why you're even watching this. We would not know each other. You would not be watching this channel or seeing us right now if I had not started posting affirmations on my YouTube channel.
True that.
And so the story directly ties into that. Let me ask you another question. Have you ever struggled with abundance, with money in particular in your life? I know I have. Pooki, haven't you?
Oh, why? Of course.
In fact, I'd say the first 40 years of my life, I was just kind of scraping by. I mean, I'm very blessed that I was never homeless. I most of the time had a car that worked. Maybe it wasn't a great car, but I got around. I had jobs. I did, in different things. But I was always just kind of like just eking by, wondering how I was going to pay for the rent and all that. And things turned around when I turned. And the low point, actually, in my adult life was around between when I was between 38 and 40. I went through a divorce. I was taking care of my daughter. She was a toddler at the time, and I was in debt. And this was really, and it was a very stressful time. So I remember many sleepless nights, just feeling of unworthiness and what do I got to do to get my act together, and just feeling that frustration. Have you ever felt that way? I have. And then things turned around. I was a book called Branding Yourself Online that I wrote and published, or wrote for a publishing company, and they gave me an advance and when I was around 40. At the same time that I had taken on a full-time job, I was starting to get caught up, and then suddenly I could breathe a little bit. I remember that feeling of, oh, this is awesome. This was also in the early stages of me using the internet to build my career and get the word out about myself as an author. My early books that I published were on music marketing, and so I was using this new thing called the internet, nights, weekends, whenever I had time to spread my message and to help independent artists to learn how to promote themselves. I had a book called the Guerrilla Music Marketing Handbook that I self-published. And that thing grew. And within 4 years, by the time I was 44, I was able to actually put in my notice and quit that full-time job. And I was kind of on the upswing. Is the best, yeah, the best at that point I had ever done financially. And we met soon after that.
Yep.
Which I was kind of, I was on the upswing, and that we rode that wave for a few years, but then over time, as the internet matured and
Changed.
just things changed, the book sales and the things that that I was able to generate revenue from began to like a slow but steady decline, you know. And I had created this course for Berklee College of Music called Music Marketing 101, the college in Boston.
Yeah.
It was a virtual, it's an online course.
Very prestigious college.
Yeah, and I taught that for
Yeah.
5 years.
It is.
And then they let me know at one point, like that, like 2012 or something, they were going to retire that. There's nothing wrong with it. They loved working with me, but they had faculty members that were creating books and other things, and said we're updating our whole line of online courses, and we're going to replace that. So thanks a lot, Bob. You're awesome. It's been great working with you, and that was wonderful. Then I suddenly realized that was like 25% of my annual income. I went, oh heck.
What did I just do?
But it was okay. So that led to some years of struggle. So actually, just as recently as 7 or 8 years ago, we also found ourselves in a bind where we were behind on the mortgage. There was threats of even foreclosure. We're getting that close to it. And so once again, I
It was intense.
Yeah, and I had that feeling of not again. I had this. I thought that I was past this, but life throws you curveballs, and
Well, there's still things to learn.
That's for sure. There's a lot of learning then, and it was during this time the lowest points are like 2015, 2016, and so towards the end of 2016, I was really seeking out. I need something to raise my vibration. I need to get my mojo back, and I was seeking out anything, books and podcasts and all this stuff, and I was seeking out a lot of stuff on YouTube, guided meditations on abundance and confidence and all this stuff, and positivity and affirmations, and wasn't really happy with a lot of what I was finding. There's a lot of good stuff out there, but a lot of times the voice, music, whatever, the themes didn't resonate with me. And I was also, I want a program. I want to combine all these things that I'd done with personal development over the years, because I wasn't new to it. I've been in self-improvement and self-help, whatever, for many years. So I was looking for a program that combined like affirmations, visualization, meditation, goal setting, like even maybe a little journaling, and also and then real world action steps. Because I'm a very practical guy when it comes to this stuff.
Love structure.
And we're going to talk about more of this later when we talk about the 3 steps. And it also had to be something that I could fit into my schedule. It couldn't be like I didn't want it to be. And there was no such. I couldn't find a program like that. So I said, well, damn it. I'm going to create something myself. So I created these worksheets, and I created the system. I recreated
All for him.
I recorded some like crude early recordings using my own voice that I listened
so
to.
good.
Yeah. And I started like feeling better. And then at one point, I started sharing them with some friends, the stuff, and they said, this is really great stuff. They started benefiting too. So my earliest recordings, I'm sorry, let me backtrack here. I decided to more formally record them, the series of 7 videos that you repeat 3 times for a total of 3 weeks, 21 days. And I posted one of them on my YouTube channel. And then a few weeks later, posted another one. Really not thinking much about it, not great expectations. But then, over the weeks or months, I noticed, this is getting more views than my normal stuff related to my books and other things that I had put on the channel. And I'm like, wow, this is really cool. And so I packaged this thing up and I made it available to the public. Didn't really promote it except in the YouTube videos that I started posting more and more of the affirmation things. And so over the years, like hundreds of people have purchased this self-guided version of it. Where you listen to the audios on your own, you print out the worksheets, you do it on your own, and got some amazing results. I'm just going to show you some stuff here that just kind of blew my mind, because I created this for myself. and just said, okay, I'm going to share this. I had no idea what it's going to do. But so Anthony Hill, who was a drummer who had followed me with my music marketing books and then continued to follow me into this personal development space, he and he and his wife have become friends of ours now. But he sent me this years ago. He said, I ended up doing this program. He didn't do it for 21 days. He did it for 2 years. So he went all in. He said, at that time, I grew my landscaping business to more than $1 million. It's actually like $1.5 million now, gross a year. Became a top-rated lawn care business in Bloomington. And he attributes doing that. I mean, he had to work. There's several other factors, certainly.
Oh, yeah, you have to do the work.
Yeah, but he attributes that to keeping his mind on, focused on that to allow him to get to that level. Even when he didn't believe it. I interviewed him where he's talking about, there are times I'm saying these affirmations, like going, how is that going to happen? He doubted it, but he kept saying them, kept doing it, kept acting and moving forward.
Oh my gosh, those are the keys.
And then Amanda, somebody just sent me this unsolicited email that to give you permission to post this. My husband and I started using your 21-day abundance program a couple years ago. We just had a couple of months ago. Yeah, we just had the highest grossing month of our lives. We are becoming conscious manifesting masters, and your program has been a huge part of our journey in such a short time. So I loved getting them. I've gotten more too. Those are two of the highlights, the ones that I love. And so here's the deal. So yeah, again, people have taken that over the years and done the self-study, but we are going to launch a community-driven course version of this starting on July 17. It's a week from tomorrow, and it runs through August 6th. And so you're not doing this alone. We're all going to be doing it together in an online environment where you'll be able to comment and interact. There's going to be some Zoom calls involved. Now, here's the thing. This is all going to take place inside of our online community called the High Vibe Tribe. If you're regulars here, you already know about it, because we've been talking about it incessantly because we're so excited about it. We've launched this in January, so like 6 months ago or so. There are now more than 50 active members. It's just a great place. So we already have weekly and sometimes more than weekly events and Zoom calls and interactions and all kinds of things. So it's going to take place within that. So if you want to participate in this community-driven version of this thing that's helped so many people over the years, all you have to do is become a member of the High Vibe Tribe. Lisa is putting in links there in the various pages, but basically you can go to my website, bobbakerinspiration.com/21days, 21 days, bobbbaker.com. I'm sorry, bobbakerinspiration.com/21 days. And it'll take you to a page. It's actually a Google Doc that explains the whole thing, tells you more about the High Vibe Tribe. And so if you're a member, many of you in the chat here on Sunday mornings are already members. So there's no extra fee for this. If you're a member, you already get access to this thing.
Yep.
And if you want to join us and you're not yet a member, all you got to do is join the High Vibe Tribe to be part of that 21-day experience and just watch how abundance shows up in your life.
Oh my God. And you're going to love it.
And here's a little, so 21-day abundance and money. So it's really specifically, really focused on the money aspect of abundance. Of course, abundance is more all-encompassing than that. So other areas of your life will be improved as well, but this is a focus more on the financial aspects.
Well, I think that everybody could use a better relationship with money. Even if you have a good relationship with money, we can always improve our relationship with money.
Absolutely. July 17th to August 6th in the High Vibe Tribe community. And I say time-tested program because of all these testimonials that I've gotten from people who've done it over the years. And it'll even be more powerful when you do it with a community. Time-tested program that will rewire your brain for prosperity and financial
This is brilliant.
success. So really looking forward to that, and I hope that you will all
come. It's so much fun.
come and join us.
Come and join us. We have a great time doing these 21-day experiences because we learn so much together, and it's like it's almost like amplified because there's so many of us that the energy level is raised around it, and things just start happening faster. It's weird. So come and be a part of it. It's just 3 weeks.
And even though you may be signing up to be part of this program, there's so many more perks you're going to get. There's all sorts of other Zoom calls and activities that happen throughout.
If they sign up for, they get access to all that too.
Yeah, they're not just signing up for the course. You have to join the community to get everything.
Even better.
Yeah, but so that's basically it's a freebie that comes with or no extra charge when you join. Because there's a fee to join. Go to that page and check it out.
Come and come and play with us.
you
We're
ready?
having a lot of fun.
You ready to do a song, Pookie Lee?
I am.
All right, let's do this one. And I don't think we need any introduction since we've been talking so much. You just want to go right into it?
Yeah.
There's an abundance of well, all these songs are about abundance, right? Here we go.
Memories of moonbeams in the night, dancing my body in the light. Moonbeams casting shadows at my feet. Moving, I surrender, I release. Dancing under the stars in the moonlight, bare feet in the earth, this sweet delight. Heart beating to the rhythm of the night, deeply healing me, setting my soul free. Moonbeams glisten in the air, swirling, dancing everywhere, shimmering in the dark of night. Surround me in your healing light. Dancing under the stars in the moonlight, bare feet in the earth, this sweet delight. Heart beating to the rhythm of the night, deeply healing me, setting my soul free. I receive this healing light. 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 Moonbeams shining down on me, healing, illuminosity. Shadows tiptoe at my feet, moving, I surrender, I release. Dancing under the stars in the moonlight, bare feet in the earth, this sweet delight. Heart beating to the rhythm of the night, deeply healing me, setting my soul free. Oh, these moonbeams, oh, moonbeams, setting my soul free. I receive this healing light. 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 Oh, moonbeams.
Checks.
Moments near and dear to my heart.
Deanne said she couldn't hear my guitar, so there must be something going on here.
What?
Now, seems to be coming through now. It may not have been on that song, so I'm not sure.
Oh, well, then you just heard me and my big voice.
Well, darn.
Sometimes that happens.
I even did like a sound check and everything before.
You know.
So before we play,
It just goes to show you how human technology is.
Human technology. That's right. Yeah, really. I definitely got that kind of a bug in my software.
Your Maggie has the flu. I'm only teasing.
Yeah. Jessica, reach out to me about your question there about the High Vibe Tribe versus Patreon, because I don't think you actually are a member of the High Vibe Tribe. Maybe Patreon, but you haven't switched over yet. They're two different things. So yeah, let me know. Reach out to me. I think we can. You're on my text list there. But yeah, let's see here. Where are we? Oh yeah, we're gonna do some viewer comments here. Gonna check in. Okay, yeah, I guess it was off. So I just have to double check that signal's coming through before we play the next song.
Oh well, you're gonna have to be our sound crew.
Yeah, so
Our
thanks.
sound engineers, you're gonna have to let us know.
Thanks for letting me know. Debbie, thank you. She actually, she's been a member of the High Vibe Tribe. She officially, yeah, she's one of many members of the High Vibe Tribe community. This is one of my favorite songs. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Oh, look who's here, Tracy.
Oh, Tracy from Dublin.
That's
Yay!
right. Actually, if you stick around, Tracy, for Bob's Comedy Corner, I got one little joke in there that I think you would appreciate in particular. Jill.
Is it late over there? It might be.
It might be. Well, no, it's like afternoon or
Oh,
something.
okay.
Jill, there's a new member of the High Vibe Tribe.
Hi, Jill. We met Jill just the other day.
She just said, "Get your song on."
Oh, I did. I
Pookie.
totally did. I love that song.
Janet's a new member of the High Vibe Tribe.
Janet.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, sorry. I'm highlighting some kind of a thing. Let's see there.
There we go. There's Melanie.
Melanie. Shit, there's a lot of high vibers here. You see that once we connect, we got like we stick like glue. So they're always showing
loving
up for each other.
supporting each other, showing up for each other. It's so amazing.
And
If
Melody's-
you need an each other, we definitely have a whole bunch of them here.
Look at this, just unsolicited. She goes, "Come join our High Vibe Tribe. It will change your life, and you will make new amazing friends that become family." That is so true.
Absolutely. Oh my gosh.
And she's been on fire lately with all her activities.
I
and stuff.
know, it's amazing. Well, this is what happens because you can get so inspired in that circle. And then the next thing you know, you're activating your dreams and your passions and your visions, and that's what Melanie's doing.
Mm-hmm.
And it's amazing to watch, because there's been like so many. You have to pay attention to offerings. Like you have to pay attention to when something is coming your way, right? Like and take advantage of those opportunities. So many missed opportunities, so many times. But I remember just sharing with everybody that get on to World Unity Week. And World Unity Week is over for sure this year. Anyhow, 2 years ago, I was like, get on to World Unity Week. You can do a class there. You can do da-da-da-da-da. And you know what? Melanie and Vasiliki were the two people that joined that experience. And they did their own classes, and they had a blast, and they met all kinds of people, and they just activated their life on a whole new level. And so it's just just pay attention to where opportunities are presenting themselves and things that you can expand your whole thing. It's great.
That's right.
We learned so much about each other.
Adele's lots of high vibers here. She's also a member of the High Vibe Tribe. She just can't wait for the 21-day abundance challenge. Really relevant. To you and a lot of people. Haley's a member. Come Fly High.
Oh my gosh.
Actually, Carlene makes a good point about mending your relationship. Yeah, it's about creating a new relationship with money. In fact, I have a new video that hopefully will go up tomorrow morning, if not Tuesday morning, but the next couple of days. It's a pre-recorded one. It's about establishing a new relationship.
It's so important.
With money in
And
particular.
really, that's where we need to begin, is what is your relationship with money? For real. I mean, if we're attempting to attract it, if we don't like it, well, there's that. And
Yeah.
how about if we're chasing it? What happens to things that you're chasing? They run from you.
Quite often.
Yeah, so, it's like we just have to pay attention to some of these things. We'll have an opportunity to do that over the 21 days. It's going to be really awesome.
You bet.
We're really going to work with the relationship around money. And once you change that, then the money comes.
Mm-hmm.
It really is, it is that crazy. It's not like we're not going to be sitting in a room focusing on $10,000 in my mailbox by Friday. We won't be doing any of that.
I am a billionaire.
Yeah, or I'm a billionaire, or none of that. We're not doing any of that. We're working with the real challenges that we face. What gets in the way from you experiencing abundant prosperity? What is that, right? So it's something, because it's already here. It's already right around you. It's already right here. It's right here. It's right. There's something inside of you. There's something that you need to grow or know or understand, or there's something that in order for you to become in alignment with it. So that's what we're going to be talking about. That's what the 21 days is about.
When I mentioned that my first 40 years of my life was kind of just eking by, it was like I was raised by a single mom. My mom was awesome, very loving, supportive. But she worked low. She did not have, definitely came from a lower class upbringing, and worked at a nonprofit. Didn't have a lot of money, but she really scraped and struggled and worked hard just to support me and make sure I had the best life that she could. So, but as I got into my 20s and as an adult, I was kind of used to that kind of living. That was my ceiling, that was kind of what I was, and so it took me a while to figure out my own place, and I knew I was mentally, and I remember early, we'll come back to this. I don't want to get ahead because we're going to talk about it in the 3 steps.
All right, we'll talk about it in a minute.
Here's Clara with the weather report in Edmonton, Canada today. It's 67, mostly sunny.
I love that, Clara.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening.
Good morning,
Is that,
my beautiful neighbors.
Is that buenos dias, buenos
Tardes
tardes,
is afternoon.
and buenos noches,
Yes.
right?
Buenos dias is morning.
All right. Tardes is afternoon.
Yeah.
All right, I got it. Mercy, a high viber. She's looking forward to the program there.
Look, and Carrie says that she has a fear around money.
Yeah, I think that's what Carlene was referring to earlier.
There's a fear over money. Yeah, so we get to look at that. Like, what are you afraid of, right?
Yeah.
So it'll be a real good opportunity for you to enhance your relationship with money. And if you have a really bad relationship with money, because money just isn't present in your life, this could probably be very beneficial in establishing a new relationship with money so that money can flow to you easily. Yeah? It's so powerful. It really is. It's all about this. What is it that we're thinking? We're creators.
And Jill Lester says, I'm in awe today with you and Pookie and Bob, HVT, meaning High Vibe Tribe is awesome. That's a reference to something Samantha did, which we'll come back and highlight in a moment. Speaking of my passion, I assume she's talking about the 21 day. Welcome. I don't think that's a name we recognize here.
Welcome.
So happy to hear this great news. I'm interested. Check it out. BobBakerInspiration.com/21 days. The number are 21DAYS. And that'll forward you to all kinds of stuff. Okay, let me look for any more recent comments, and then we're going to move on. Melanie says she really appreciates our kind words.
Yeah, I know it's true.
We have been on reverb that whole time since we ended the song. Thanks.
Well,
and I've been looking at older comments, and so.
Reverb is still on. Reverb is
Oh
still
my
on.
gosh, that's going to be fun to listen to. I know what happened is I was so distracted by my guitar being off that I forgot to turn it off.
Right. All right.
Sorry about that, folks.
You know.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Let's see here. So we welcome you. Tracy said she will be around for Bob's Comedy Corner.
All right.
And so, yes, we want to celebrate. We always like to celebrate people that are showing up for the first time, people that are just here on a regular basis, too. If you're celebrating anything, if you had a birthday in the last, like I had one a week and a half ago, if you, we just want to applaud you for showing up and being a human being who's willing to put one foot in front of the other, no matter how good or how bad your life seems to be right now.
Oh, it's all good.
You're still moving forward, and you're trying to make the best life. So we just want to applaud you. And we gather together a group of friends who are in the next room,
Right
and
over here.
they come together. It's amazing. They're very
Every week.
You know how we talked about getting synchronized with each other?
Uh-huh.
These folks, they dress the same way every time.
I know they actually go and have lunch together when it's all
Yeah,
done.
they sit in the same seats.
Absolutely.
And they applaud in the very same way.
I think they put their names on the seats.
I think they
just
do.
just to be sure, just in case somebody forgot one time.
We're gonna cut over to Studio B right now.
You ready?
Are they in place? Oh, there's one person coming back from the bathroom. Hang on a second. Okay, they're in their spot now. Here we go. On the count of 3, let's cut to camera 2. 1, 2, 3, and go. There you go.
Weren't they an excited bunch?
really
I mean, come on.
we really appreciate
we really
them.
are happy that you're here, and we love this community. We love having new people come into the community and share. And yeah, we're here. We're here to love and support you through the most amazing time in history.
And there's all sorts of ways. There's always going to be the free YouTube videos, and I have some stuff on Spotify too. It's a podcast, and and so you can that's going to be freely available. But we have some options where if you want a little deeper experience with us and our tribe, you have those options too.
Oh, Melanie's birthday is July the 11th. Yay!
Oh, that's right around the corner.
Right around
that
the
applause
corner.
was for you and others celebrating birthdays. Happy birthday, July.
Oh, this is Janet's first time with us live.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Janet Walters.
Oh, okay. The High Vibe Triber. Yay.
That's great.
That's very cool. So let's get to some photos now. I got a lot of community photos to share
Let's see
with
'em.
you this time. So who was it earlier? Jill made a reference to awe so our friend Samantha Binns, hopefully Samantha, you were still here watching live. We've known her for a couple of years now. We met her a couple times.
Love Samantha.
And she is just so awesome. And so she every month now she does something on within our High Vibe Tribe. It's a Zoom call called Peace, Love, and Cha Cha Cha.
and it's amazing every time.
And it's a phrase that she
Yes.
this cha 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 thing is
It
kind
just
of
blows my mind.
she ends a lot of her emails with that peace, love, and cha cha cha.
Oh, it's great. It's so awesome.
So yesterday she did a Zoom call on awe, like how do you continue to have this fascination, this awe about life, and what inspires awe, and how we can incorporate that more into our lives. So there's a screenshot. Look at all those adorable people there. Samantha's at the top left. Jill is at the top right. Debbie's there with the green hair. We got Jacob and Crystal. There's Pookie. Deanne's there. Joe. Oh, Lisa Shepherd down at the bottom, looking all adorable there. It's so.
Well, she is adorable.
That's right.
Actually, they're all adorable.
We're all adorable. Yeah.
Even you, babe.
I'm even me. With my, I clean up pretty good when I have to.
You're so fun.
So that's the thing that Samantha led yesterday, and she does that once a month, and we love it. So, and Samantha's a school teacher, so she has her summers off, and so she has been traveling lately and meeting
Oh, yes.
other high vibers.
Up on a big adventure.
Because she lives in Raleigh, North Carolina, so I think
Right.
she went up towards the New York area.
North, for sure.
And so she met up with Yolanda. I love this photo. So Yolanda, we met. She's a member of the High Vibe Tribe. We met her in North Carolina when her and her husband attended an event where we appeared at. So I think that's on their boat that they
That's
talk
on their
about.
boat, and it's the 4th of July. Look at their little party
Oh, that's
hats.
right. It was the 4th of July. That's right. So it's Samantha and Yolanda. Are just
so cute.
Are they just beaming with?
I know.
with-
And they met each other when they came out to North Carolina. When Bob and I were doing an event, we were invited to do some music and have a talk at an event, and they came and they met each other there for the first time in the physical. So it's just amazing how this community is connecting with one another, and we just become really, really close. And we, you just never know. Somebody's going to come to visit. You just never know. And it's going to be somebody that you love and adore.
Yeah.
That's the most exciting part of it.
And we're working on plans to have some sort of an event that's only for primarily for High Vibe Tribers, and so this like an intimate event. Again, another perk of membership if you get involved in that. So during the same trip, there's Yolanda and then her husband Marcus, who we met again in North Carolina, and they were
So fun,
looks like they went out to some sort of an establishment.
right? Enjoying themselves.
Yeah, so I love these photos. Then Sam, she didn't stop there. She continued her trip up to
Moving on.
into
Yolanda and Marcus.
into New York, and she met somebody we know and love, but we've never met this person, and there's Mary Rose.
There's Mary Rose.
She may be listening to the car in her car, or she might be having to do the replay later. But yeah, so that's Samantha with Mary Rose in the
Oh
New
my
York
gosh, it's
area.
so sweet.
And then this is really funny. So Samantha's been doing this whole thing, peace, love, and cha cha cha.
Right.
That's like kind of a catchphrase. She saw it in a coffee mug or something. I think years ago, and just kind of grabbed onto it. Oh yeah, there's Samantha leaving there. Lucky me. I got to hang out with wonderful high vibers, all the hearts. So, but they ran across this store and got this photo of Samantha. The store is called Cha Cha Cha, and there it is right there on the awning. So she had to get the photo of herself
Isn't that like
in
great?
front of it.
So
Isn't
fun.
that great? It's
You
so
never know the relationships you're going to build within the community.
peace, love, and cha
You
cha
know,
cha.
it's so wonderful.
So last week I was hoping my birthday was like a week and a half ago, and I had it all set up on my phone to scroll through some. We had a little impromptu get together on my birthday, but it wasn't connecting, so I wasn't able to show those. So
no.
I just thought I would just pop through these really quick because there were some special people that were there. Checked out this photo of some friends of ours. I'm going to come back to those two back there, but that in the middle there with the Positive Vibes Only T-shirt is Stacy, who goes
She's
by
here.
Cecilia, if she's still in the chat. Go ahead and leave a comment if you're still here, Stacy. But yeah, she lives in the St. Louis area. And then on the far left there is Tracy, and on the far right is in the blue shirt is her husband David, who are dear friends. Then we'll come back to those two in the background just a moment here. But that was fun. I kind of waited the last minute to get the word about, hey, we're gonna hang out. It was the night before my birthday because on my birthday we did the '80s party, which some of you attended. That was a lot of fun.
That was a lot of fun.
So we did this the night before. These are right in the middle there. The two folks in the middle are part of my. Actually, I was their first improv teacher. That's Kelly and Joe,
So fun.
and they have since like taken a deep dive, and they're part of another group now, and they're part of my improv community family here in St. Louis. And then on the left there's Larry, which I believe is Kelly's boyfriend. I think. So it was great for them to show up. Now, why don't you tell me who these folks are? Because even though I know and love them, you go way back. With,
Like this is one of my longest like relationships as an adult, because I moved around a lot as a kid, so I don't have any like high school friends or anything like this. That's just Patricia Shaw, and I've known her for about 24 years, and she has been with me. She's been with me on my journey all along the way, and someone who I just spent some time with the two of these beautiful divine beings the other day, and I was just offering my gratitude for her loving support because like there's times in your life where something happens, like a big thing happens in your life, and you just need a soft place to land. Well, this is my soft place to land right there. She's an amazing goddess. She travels all over the world. You would have no idea how old she is. She's been to Burning Man, I think, like 14 years in a row. She's preparing to go at the end of August again. And this is her partner, Alan. And I'm just so grateful to Alan. Alan is such an incredible love and light being. And he brings so much joy to her life. And look at just the happiness of the two of them. I mean, it's just radiant, radiant joy. So one of my best friends, a sister to my soul, and someone who's definitely shown up for me in times when I'm moving through my deepest darkness. Yeah. Yeah, she's definitely been there for me. And as some of you may know, I'm going through some life experiences with my sons and their father, as he has been diagnosed with terminal cancer. And so there's a whole thing in my life that's happening at that level. And so, being with Katz and Alan the other night was really good for me because it was a soft place for me to land and just to be nurtured for a bit. Because these things happen in our lives. No one escapes it, and it's so good. Like for me, where I'm at in my own life, I'm having a really powerful time of being the witness of what's happening and like participating and asking myself, how can I be a beneficial presence to these beings that I'm here to serve, and that is the father of my children and my sons. And so I'm learning a lot right now, and it's a real tender time for me. And yet I know that I must also experience the other aspects of my life that bring me joy and support me, such as this group here. This is very supportive for me to be here. So thank you all for loving me the way that you do. I appreciate you.
We have a couple more photos, but I'm going to first highlight just a couple comments that came in recently. And Janet says, please come out to the Los Angeles area. We were just out there.
We got married there.
We got married there in early April. So
did.
That was our first trip there in several years.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure when we'll be back, but we do love that area.
We do.
But it might not be real soon, unfortunately.
But if we're anywhere near closer, we'll let you know.
We had a meetup and everything. It's too bad we didn't know you then
yeah.
or connect. Samantha says, yippee, lucky me, got to hang out with the wonderful high vibers. Oh, maybe I already highlighted that one. I can't remember. Okay, well, it's so good. We should do it twice. I think Jessica says Lisa put together that mix on Bob's birthday. That was so cool. If you're talking about the mix, is that all the montage of all the people wishing me happy birthday? That actually, Lisa came up with the idea, and then Deanne did all the video editing of that.
Big project.
Yeah, I really appreciate both of them collaborating on that. That was very
so awesome.
Yeah, they collected all these videos, and I saw it for the first time during our live party, the 80s party.
It's on the YouTube channel, right? They can see it.
No, because we did all covers. No, it's not on. It's not.
Oh,
yeah, it wasn't even recorded.
No,
It wasn't
you
even.
had to be there to experience.
You can. Well, it's Facebook. It's on Facebook, but yeah, it's probably too much trouble
that's
to go.
right. We were doing covers. We were doing 80s music.
And you don't do that on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Crystal says, anyone coming to D.C. in late July, tell me, please. I will be there for a week or so. And
What?
check this out. Jillian says, I live near D.C. It would be wonderful to meet up if we work out the logistics. So you two connect. If you don't know how to connect with each other, reach out to me.
Let us know what your travel plans are.
And I will
just put
connect
them in
you.
the comments below.
Yeah, really. Tell us where are you going on your summer
Where
vacation?
are you going on your summer vacation? Maybe we might be able to meet up with you somewhere.
That's hard.
That's not a bad idea, folks.
And when you do
Good
connect with
on
each other,
you.
take photos and send them to us, and we'll highlight them on
Yeah,
Sunday.
good on you, Crystal.
Lisa says, one of these days I will get to that side of the country. Yes, you will, and we will make sure of it. Because we really want to meet you in person, and we'd like to have you meet other members of the tribe here.
Mm-hmm.
And Samantha just hammers it home here. This community has the best people. Not that other people are not great, but yeah, we do attract some cool people.
No,
And
really
so,
way cool people. You're one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whether you're official member of the tribe or not, your fact that you're here, and
Yeah.
you're listening to this stuff and you appreciate us, you're awesome.
Yeah,
All right.
totally.
Oh, two more photos. So also at my birthday party was, excuse me, oh my God, sorry about that. Let's see, where am I at? Oh yeah, this is our, Abina is on the right, and that's her daughter Amina on the left. Did I get the names right?
Yes.
Abina and Amina. At first I wasn't sure, because like they did
Mother and daughter.
Yeah, I didn't know they were mother and daughter. And I said, "How do you?" I knew
would have
Abina,
known?
and she came with someone. I said, "How do you know each other?" They kind of laughed and then told me.
Yeah, that's my mom.
Yeah.
We're like, what?
That's pretty cool. And
Yeah, so we love Abina and Amina.
never been to the UK, Adele. Would love to go. Pookie and I have only been to Europe once, and that was to the Netherlands. And so, but we might. Well, there's a possibility of Greece. But
We might be in Greece.
We might be in Greece, but I don't know if we're going to be able to hit the UK on that trip. But who knows? Maybe we'll make a big European tour at some
We
point.
should, because I hear it's all really close,
And then I sometimes will just pull up photos and not tell Pookie, what I'm pulling up and ask her to explain them. And so I just have this photo here. It's not really from all that long ago, but Pookie, could you tell me who in the heck this is?
Oh well, okay. So
Who is that
when
person?
we did Bob's birthday party on Zoom,
It was an 1980s
it was
theme.
a 1980s theme because he loves the 80s and he was going.
I didn't turn 80. I turned 63. It was 1980s
Right.
decade. Okay.
Was the thing. So we did. So somewhere along the line in planning the party, we decided to do like a contest, a costume contest, just to add more fun to it, just to kind of, just make it more playful and passionate and fun. And so we added this costume costume contest, costume party. Just come dressed up at the 80s if you want. So not everybody did, but some people did. And so this was the outfit that I was able to pull together really quickly because an hour before we went live, I remembered I needed an 80s costume. So I quickly found all these things, and I was so thank God for that Farrah Fawcett wig. Actually, that Mick Jagger wig. That
What the heck is it? Whose wig is that?
anyhow, I found all these things, and this was my getup for the Zoom call for Bob's birthday. This was my 80s outfit.
Yeah,
So I have
that's
red
hilarious.
satin pants on, a hot pink shirt with a red bodysuit underneath, and then of course, but I was thinking, first I was thinking this could be like Tina Turner. No, it's not Tina. Pook, get over yourself. This is Mick Jagger, girl.
it's like-
you got the Jagger going
It's
on.
like Mick Jagger, like Tina Turner. It's a
I
member
got
of the V.
I got the moves like
B-52s.
Jagger, baby. I've got the moves like Jagger.
It's a bunch of stuff rolled into one.
I love that. That's so funny.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
It's hilarious. Yeah, and I the whole birthday party.
Jessica wants to know any other Minnesota
Minnesota folks.
Minnesota folks on. So yeah, connect with each other there. So that's awesome.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
So that brings an end to our community photos. One, this is gonna be an extended one there, but that was good. I think it was fun going through all that stuff. So
All right, now what you got? Now what's next, babe?
now I believe it's time. Yes, it is to go into our. Oh no, it isn't. Hang on a second. Before we do that, one more thing. So we talked about connecting and all that stuff, and we talked about how. Yes, we want
Glad
you.
he's got a list.
We want you to join our 21-day abundance and money attraction program that starts July 17. And to do that, you have to join the High Vibe Tribe. But we said that's not all that you're signing up for. There's so many more activities that happen. So here's just a little sampling. I've been saying that we have weekly events, but for some reason, in the next couple of weeks, we have 2 a week. Like we have like 4 events within what is it? Like 6 days. That's a little bit more than usual. We average about 1 a week, but
It's getting busy in here.
because of the schedules, our schedules, how we had to arrange things. This is the way that things lined up. And so here's the current lineup. This coming Thursday the 13th, I will be leading the Art of Spontaneity, where we get together on Zoom for 90 minutes and we just play easy, simple improv games. We're just silly and creative and we just have fun. So if you need to lighten up, if you need more levity in your life, more creativity, and also a way to build confidence too, because you're making stuff up, but using just silly games that even kids play. So it's not, don't be intimidated by it. We have fun. If you've attended these improv games or nights, pop a comment in there to let me know. On Saturday, July 15th, we have our monthly community call where Pooki and I pick a topic, and then then we get together and we discuss it, and we have breakout sessions. That one's very kind of hands-on and interactive. It's not just a passive thing that you sit back and listen to for the most part. Although you can watch the replays of all these calls
Absolutely.
if you can't make them. So that's this coming Saturday, or the 15th. Then on Monday the 17th, that's the kickoff of the 21-day Abundance and Money Attraction Brain Boost program. We'll probably have a Zoom call.
Wow, baby, that's every other day.
I know. Well, that won't last.
That's 4 in 1 week.
We won't keep up that pace. I know.
Oh my goodness.
But I assume we'll have a Zoom call to kick things off.
But you know what? When we
What?
get into these rooms, it's all excitement,
It is.
right? It's so much amazing energy.
And not everybody
So
can
good.
make every one. So,
Right.
yeah.
So they're all different.
But just to know that normally there's one call a week, but they're enhanced because of this 21-day thing and because of our schedules and all that stuff.
Right.
And then on
So
Wednesday,
lucky for you.
you get more stuff because we can't
More
plan.
stuff than we originally planned.
Wednesday, July 19th, Pookie's going to lead a meditation session. It's become very popular. That's more of a
It's more of a,
introspective,
I would say, self-healing.
self-healing journey.
Yeah. I'd say it's, maybe we need to change that to self-healing with Pookie Lee.
That's up to you. We can do that on the next one.
All right.
All right, so that's what's coming up in the High Vibe Tribe. And to learn more about that, we encourage you, instead of sending you to the High Vibe Tribe page, which I could, so you can go to bobbakerinspiration.com/tribe to learn more just about the community, and you can join it, and then you automatically get the 21-day abundance program. Or you can go to that other link that tells you more about the program, which is bobbakerinspiration.com/21 days. So there you go. I think it's time to turn our attention right now, Pookie, to our topic of the day, which is 3 steps to abundant living.
Have we already talked about them? But we just
We've
didn't
already,
know it.
We already talked about them, so we're going to move on to the next thing. No.
No.
We've
I was
touched
just
on
wondering.
them,
Yeah, I was just wondering if like we've already kind of like
but we're gonna cover the
the big reveal. It's the big reveal.
yeah, the big reveal. Yeah, so this is our main topic, and
Okay.
it ties in because we're doing this big abundance program, and it's kind
Oh
of so
my
it's
gosh.
so it's top of mind.
Okay, this is the primer. We're
for
priming
us.
you now.
That's
Priming.
right. So, although the program is different from this, but it includes this stuff, but in a different format.
Yeah, this is getting you ready for the program.
That's right. There
Getting
you
you
go.
ready.
And even if you don't do the program, it's gonna
It's gonna get you ready for something.
It's gonna be helpful. We're gonna rev you up.
Yeah.
3 steps. The first, so they are 3 words that end with the word ing. And so 3 steps to abundant living. So what is abundant living? Let's first describe it. Of course, it's more than money, but it's living where you feel like you're firing on all cylinders in all areas of your life, in finances, and relationships, and health, and career, creativity, relationships. I think I already mentioned that. So it's
Abundance is when everything is in flow. When everything is moving, because movement is growth.
It's right. And so, but not every second or every day is all these areas going to be firing 100%, but you just try, you do your best, you strive, not strive, you set an intention and do aspire, yeah, to have all these things working for you. However, in this topic of abundance, we will focus on money because that's kind of that's a big issue for a lot of people. And so with that in mind, the first step, all these 3 things, they're kind of an evolutionary path, but they all work together. The third one in particular is the one that we're leading toward, that you ideally want to get to. But the first one is thinking, all right? Thinking. Step number 1. This is what happens internally. This is the internal work. It's the mindset. It's what happens in your brain. It's related to belief systems, internal programs that you aren't aware of. Like Pooki's like an interpreter here, an emotional interpreter. As I speak, she's like amplifying what
This is
I'm
my new
saying.
thing now.
Yeah.
You saw it first here,
It's
folks.
not really sign language. It's like emotion.
It's Pook speak.
Welcome to the Pook Speak
Hour.
channel.
Right.
All right. So this first step is thinking. Now, and that's all I'm going to be obsessed by. And so the first step to thinking is, first of all, realize that there's some things that are holding you back. Those 40 years that and plus, and I still off and on struggle with it. There were things inside of me that held me back. Stop doing that now. It's going to be distracting. But it was fun though. Now she's going to be able to stop laughing. Pook speak. This took a turn I did not expect. So there are no internal beliefs that are holding Pookie back from laughing and having fun right now. Oh my God, I'm crying here. All right, we just totally gone off the rails. I was actually going to take this and create its own little segment, but I think that's already been. All right. So yeah.
I know you're laughing too. I know you are.
You are. Pookie, these are bobblehead. Pookie bobblehead. That would be hilarious. That's our new
New language on Duolingo.
Our next piece of merch would be the Pookie bobblehead. So first you need to identify what's holding you back. What are your limiting beliefs about money? And really take some time to monitor your thoughts. Like when you go to spend money and you have a fear about it or something. So first of all, it's identifying those limiting beliefs and asking yourself, are these really true? And and the harder thing though, some of the limiting beliefs are like really obvious, like those conscious thoughts that you have. I can't afford that, or I can't find a good job or whatever. But a lot of them are subconscious or unconscious, where you are you don't even know that they're running you. So you really have to be present and monitor your thoughts. And so the first part is like not weeding those things up, but just becoming aware of them so you know what you're dealing with. Then you just need to start replacing them with more positive and empowering thoughts. This looks like one of those shell games. Which cup is it under now?
Don't pay attention to me, baby. You stay on
I
target.
know.
I'm doing my
But they
thing.
are, and so I know.
But they're hearing you. I'm
They-
not saying anything.
I know.
I'm helping to reinforce it.
I'll
through
turn this into an audio. That's what
visual.
I'm going to do on the podcast.
visual.
So then you need to cultivate a positive abundance mindset. And so that's it that work involves.
All right, I'll stop.
They're usually watching Keone. Now they're watching. He's not even looking at you.
All right,
So-
babe, stop looking at me.
So I'll just go through a quick laundry list of things that you could do to affect this thinking part. This is already blown out of the water. Practice gratitude. Be grateful for what you have. And that paves the way for allowing more into your life. Harness the power of affirmations. You know all about those from watching this channel. So really, if you've gotten away from an affirmation practice, get back to it. Do abundance affirmations. And this program is filled with them, and they're printouts and all this stuff that you can pin up around you, where you'll see them every day. And the whole idea is to, and I even in this program, which I, where did I go there with the? That's not it. It's called Rewire Your Brain for Prosperity and Financial Success. So you're literally going in and trying to form new patterns. And most likely you have patterns that have developed over the course of years, probably decades. And so they're not going to be erased. Those are well-worn grooves that are not going to go away overnight. And so you have to spend time to replace them with the patterns that are going to serve you well. So you want to use visualization to see the life that you want to live. You got to not only say the words, but feel the emotions and see them in your mind's eye. That's a big part of this program. Having a meditation practice for clarity where you clear your mind, and it allows you to focus more on these aspirations that you have related to your financial aspects and the money aspects of your life. And then also this thinking part is like goal setting. You make lists, and these are things that you do on your own internally. You might jot some notes down, but set some clear financial goals, and that are smart goals that are specific and measurable, and that you can start moving towards. So that's step one, is the thinking part. You want to get your mindset. You want to weed out. It's like if you just go in, because the next part, step two, is doing. So step one is thinking. Step two is the doing. It's the taking action part. But if you go right into doing without taking care of this thinking part, it's like driving your car with the emergency brake on, all right, or with a ton of stuff in the trunk. That's the slow, like junk in the trunk that's slowing you down. So you want to get that stuff out. You want to take off the emergency brake, maintain the car. It's like taking your car in for a tune-up, all right? You do that before you hit the road to go to your destination. There's a great analogy there. I just made that up in the moment. Improv. So the thinking part is the tune-up and the maintenance and getting your engine and your vehicle ready, and then you start taking action. You have to put your feet on the ground in the 3D world, all right? Would you agree with this, Pooki?
I would. Absolutely. Definitely. I was thinking about.
Yeah, I'm going to start
Now
doing
it's
it.
now it's your turn. Yeah. I was thinking about, the thinking part. And obviously the thinking part would come first, because we have to get our minds, right? This whole channel is dedicated to the process of the mind, right? What the mind is thinking. How is it that we can use our thoughts to reprogram thoughts that no longer serve us. And so, of course, we would address the thinking first. So what are we thinking? What are the thoughts that we're having about this? And it's really, really powerful, because that kind of begins to unhook us when we find out what our belief systems are, what's navigating our course, like what are the subconscious programs that I have, like the fear of money or the fear of success. Right? If you have a fear of success, then that fear is going to override your desire to be financially successful.
Or the fear of failure. I'm going to flop, and everybody's going to think I'm a fool,
Right.
or whatever. I'm not. So there's so many things. Yeah, and you're not going to cure all of your thinking issues before you take action. You're going to take action regardless of how you feel. I'm ready or whatever. I love this phrase that I love. Is start before you're ready. You don't have to have all your ducks in a row. Just start. taking some baby steps, movement, because movement will lead to confidence. It'll lead to action, results, interactions with people that will then give you some information to go, oh, I know now what I'm doing a little bit better, but now I'm going to take the next step. And so the doing part is like, it includes a whole array of things like fun, like you can just start learning, although you don't want to get too stuck in learning mode and planning mode, but start learning about money management, and starting your own business and starting a side hustle, if you want to call it that. But there are books, there are podcasts, videos, there are blogs, there are other people maybe doing things that who you admire that you might know and can talk to, and just get a little inspiration from them. Also, reach out to any mentors or experts that you happen to know, and if you can afford it, maybe you get some coaching from some people that are doing what you want to do. Also,
Powerful.
connect with a supportive either people or supportive community for support and guidance. That's why another reason we love the high vibe tribes. This is the taking action part where you're now moving out into the world and you're interacting with people, you're interacting with the world. And so like start thinking to yourself, like, what can I do? Whether you have a day job, whether you're unemployed, part-time, whatever it is, if you want more money in your life, you have to do something to bring that in, right? So what can you do? What can you offer? And don't have tunnel vision about it. Like a lot of people say, I can only do it if I do this type of work. Or a musician might think, I can only do it by selling streaming and revenue or doing gigs, and that's it. No, there's also a whole array of things that you could be doing. So
A ton of things.
So start exploring, like, what gifts do you bring to the table that you can turn into a little entrepreneurial endeavor, right?
That you love.
Yeah, what skills create?
Because the love is going to drive you.
What can you create, whether it's a product, like a physical thing, or a service where you're doing something for someone? That could be massage, that could be coaching or consulting. It could be a whole array of things, performing, entertaining. What can you do? What skills do you bring to the table that somebody would be willing to pay you for?
All kinds of things.
Yeah. And how could you go about doing that? So start creating that thing, start honing that craft, not to perfection before you get it out in the world, but just start realizing, and do it with a sense of, like, you don't have to know, I know I'm going to make $1 million doing this thing. Just like, I'm going to try this thing. Like, if you have doubts, so many people have doubts around money and whether I can make money as a writer or an artist or whatever. So you don't have to know all the answers. I'm not telling you you're going to make a living from doing this thing, because the world doesn't owe you a living. It's a combination of all sorts of factors about what you bring to the table, how much you're willing to work, what's your offer, and what slice of the population is going to enjoy that. Your comfort with marketing. There's so many factors that go into it, there's no way of guaranteeing success. But can you just try it? I'm going to try this out. I want to put it out there, see what happens.
Oh, yeah. Because you know what? The light bulb, 5,000 times before the light bulb really actually, the light bulb as we knew it. So you just have to keep trying different things, because there isn't just one way in which any one thing could be done. But there's certainly a way that you can do it that, like, activates the most of your potential, and it's going to be different than everybody else, right? So it's like learning how to figure out what that is too. So the doing is really, really important, because it adds energy to the thoughts that you're having, right? It shows your intention as you're moving forward.
So Jessica said something there about being used to succeeding, then falling hard. My fear is sustaining my wins these days. The world is different than I'm used to. Yeah, so I experienced that. I think you were here for the story I told earlier, where I was riding this wave of being an author. I made the majority of my money in the early to mid 2000s from information product sales is what I call that. It's a combination of books and ebooks, audiobooks, online courses, kind of information products, a little bit of workshops, some coaching, which is more of a service oriented thing. But the majority, I was really riding high, and I was going, this is great. And then I did the Berklee College of Music course, which supplemented my income, and then the course was taken away after 5 years, and the info product sales. Yeah, I was disappointed and go, oh my God, here we go again. But it's like, that's kind of like, it's hard to accept, but it's kind of like life. Nothing's guaranteed. We just have to, we ride that wave, and then when things change, we have to pivot. But to continue to believe in yourself. If you did it before, you can do it again.
Yeah, and you can also look at that moment as a catalyst, because that moment created the channel.
Yeah.
So it's like the phoenix and the ashes. It all burns down,
Right.
and there are the ashes, and yet out of the ashes the phoenix rises.
Right.
So that was your phoenix rising.
And if you were successful at something in the past, you've already demonstrated you have the skills and the ability to make something happen. So you just
Right.
have to now apply yourself. Yeah, it's not like what you wanted, but you have everything that you can. And it may take a while experimenting. Like I didn't know. I was in this state in 2015, 2016, where I didn't know what my next step was. I knew I was ready for something new. And I just tried a bunch of things. This YouTube thing, I experimented actually in addition to affirmations. I experimented with meditation music. I did like a relaxing guided meditation. I did, but it was the affirmations on abundance, the one that took off. And so I pay attention to what's resonating with people, and I go where the energy is. I go where my energy is taking me, and I go where people are responding to what I'm doing.
It's where they meet.
Yeah, it has to be an overlap. Like I would never pursue something that I didn't personally resonate with.
Just for money.
Yeah, but if I'm excited about doing something, somebody else is too, and there's an opportunity to monetize that. I'm gonna follow that wave and see where it goes, not knowing, without a business plan, just taking the next step. That's how I built this channel to nearly 350,000 subscribers, is by doing that very thing. So be willing in this doing stage, just taking action. Step 2, to ask people for help. You have to reach out to other people. Ask people, what do you need help with? You need to learn
Oh
about
my gosh, you have to ask
design or marketing or whatever. Ask people for help. Seek out this information online. And then crucial, once you're like creating this product or service, even on a small scale, I know like, for instance, Deanne's she's got doing some craft type things and creating a website around that, along with a day job. You have to start making people aware that you have this stuff. It's something I've taught for many years. I'm going to be doing some of those classes also within the High Vibe Tribe and creating some more courses around this in addition to what I've already created in the past. But yeah, you got to be willing to start making people aware that you have things, reaching out to people who you think might be a good fit for what you offer, and just saying, hey, I'm doing this thing now, or I make these things now. I know based on our previous conversations, you seem like you might be interested. Would you be interested in talking about it more, checking this thing out, whatever that is? I'm being vague here, but you have to tailor this to whatever you're doing. Let's see here. The simplest way, and actually you did this, so Pooki had to move out of this space. She had the space in a mall for 5 or 6 years, right? And it became, the lease was running up. She didn't want to renew it, and you had accumulated a lot of stuff in there.
Oh my gosh.
And so she had to move it all out. So you gave some of it away.
A lot of it.
You I don't know, threw some of it away,
Yep,
but you
some
also
of it.
sold a lot of it. So you saw, so instead of just, and you had all this stuff here that was of value, but we didn't need it here in the house. And so you had to take the time to take the photos, put it up on Facebook Messenger or Marketplace or wherever, let people know about it. And it brought in some money for you, right?
It did.
Yeah. And so what do you have that you don't need or you don't use? I mean, if you really need cash and there's a shortage, that's a really potentially
That's a great place to start.
easy way to just bring in some extra money. And so that's kind of on the basic end, and just spend some time getting on friendlier terms with marketing and sales and sharing online. I know it's very confusing. It's a topic though that I've gotten comfortable with and I've taught for many years. So I know that you can get on friendlier terms with it and just connect with people. And not on a networking like slapping on the back, here's my business card, are you a potential lead type of thing. Like, go out and make friends with people, especially in circles that are related to the thing that you want to monetize. Basically get to know people in that area, not from a sense of what can I get from them. How about showing up and just, I want to make some new friends. I want to share my experience and my knowledge of this, or I want to soak up their knowledge, ask a lot of questions. And then slowly but surely it's the people. I guess Mark Victor Hansen said your net worth is related to your network. I don't know if that resonates with you or not, but I try not to look at these as business transactions and more like friendships that can lead to prosperous relationships. So
That's if both people are being served.
right. Yeah. Oh yeah. It's got to be a win-win-win.
Right.
Yeah, they got to get more. In fact, I like situations where the person gets more in value than they're paying me for.
I know you do.
While still charging enough, which it caused me to have low prices for a long, long time. But I'm getting over that. So
You're doing great, babe.
that's why we have free stuff. We have low cost of entry, things like the High Vibe Tribe, but we're starting to offer coaching and mentoring, on higher levels. And we're actually talking about doing a group mastermind thing coming up, and that stay tuned for hopefully an announcement soon about something that we'll be doing, like a 60-day mastermind. It'll be a more of a mid-level thing, and so different price points. And you have to get to a place where you're confident and asking for that. Because a lot of people are not going to be able to afford it, and you're like, oh, I don't want to turn those people away. But we still have free stuff. You still have many ways that you can serve people.
Oh my gosh.
Who can't afford certain things.
Yeah,
so,
it's not like we took everything off the table and said, now you have to pay for everything.
yeah, it's like
We would never do that.
I've got like 500 affirmation videos alone, I think.
Right. We're adding to.
Yeah.
We're not taking anything away.
Yeah.
We're adding
There's
to.
no shortage of free stuff.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. The most important one is step 3. Step 1 is the thinking part, getting your internal operating system aligned, getting that vehicle tuned up and ready, taking action. You're interacting in the world, right? You're doing things. You're getting results. You're hopefully making progress. Maybe 2 steps forward, 1 step back, couple of steps forward. As long as you continue focus on progress, not perfection. You keep moving forward. Step 3. This is the thing where all is being. So step 1 is thinking. Step 2 is doing. Step 3 is being. This is when you get to the point where you start to embody this aspect of yourself. You become a new person. Like, I am an abundant. Not I'm someone who's attempting to live an abundant life. I am abundant. I am flourishing. It's part of your identity. I'm someone who is able to create things of value and monetize them with the right people at the right time. And there may be ups and downs, but I have the ability to ride those waves and figure out a new way and get creative and pivot when necessary. And so it's a part of who you are. Because I heard this for years and years when I was struggling about all these, Jim Rohn and all these inspirational speakers going, it's not about the money, it's about the person you become, as to be able to earn that much money. And I remember used to saying, yeah, screw that. Just tell me what button do I need to push? Who do I need to contact? What words do I need to use to bring, But no, it really is that sense of being that helps you have the confidence to move forward and to do these things. And so it's all about, and to trust in the process and have faith in your abilities to make things happen and create things of value that people are willing to pay for, and to do it in a way that's not scammy. It's not, spammy or scammy. That's authentic and true to who you are. Right? Oh boy, that was a good speech there. What do you think about that, Pookie?
I like it.
So
Good job.
by taking action and doing all these things, you just gain confidence. You become more comfortable in that role. It's an evolution. I'm still struggling with it. Not struggling. I'm still evolving with it to this day, because I had just 40 years of sort of a pattern that's still in there somewhere. I'm so much better than I ever was, but I'm still a work in progress.
Aren't we all?
Yep.
And this 21 days is an opportunity for you to become aware. We just did peace, love, and cha-cha-cha, and Samantha gave us an awareness of awe, right? And it was like, wow, I had no idea that awe was so awesome.
Awe was so awesome?
Yeah, and it was just like, and that awe is everywhere. But it was just like, just having that exposure, just being able to be in a container where I could see it in a different way, changed my experience. Right, and so that's what we're looking to do with you and your experience of money and abundance, right? Because really, we want the money, but the money is not the end all to what we want. We want the money because the money's going to get us something.
Right.
We don't just want money so that we can stack it over here in the corner and just pile it up. Now, maybe there are some people out there that want money like that, but I'm thinking that we want money so that we can enhance our lives, so that we can enhance the lives of others, right? So it's not even really the money that we want.
It's the thing
It's the thing that the money's going to get us that we want.
It's the state of what we anticipate, the feeling that we're going to have once we get the money, can do the things we want to do with
Right.
the money. So if you can identify what that feeling is that you're striving for, that the money's going to give you, and vibrate with that feeling right now, you're going to be in a much better place to manifest that because you're already vibrating at that level. Now, I'm not getting all woo-woo here. It has to be combined with practical, feet on the ground action steps, right? But if you're approaching someone and say, hey, I got this product for sale, and you're doing it from a sense of scarcity, and I really need this sale, and I'm not worthy.
Well, a sense of needy.
Yeah.
Like, I need money so bad. Please buy my CD.
Yeah.
That isn't the frequency that you want to be emanating from your being when you're offering your gifts.
Yeah. So that's why when you fill yourself up with I am an abundant person, I have value, you're in a much more comfortable space. But it takes time to get there, and you may feel comfortable in one moment. In another conversation, you'll be awkward again. That's okay. Just keep moving forward, putting one foot in front of the other. I can already tell that we're gonna. I think we should skip this song, but still do this dance song. This based on what time it is. I knew this was going to be a long one, but I don't want to make it like an hour, two hours.
Go ahead and do the next thing.
Well, right now we're going to do some affirmations.
All right, do it.
Where are they? I know they're right here. I did 9 and it freaked Pookie out last year. There are only 7 this time. Okay, so here are affirmations here. I'll say each line. Pookie will repeat them after me, and say these with feeling. Dig down and allow these to start rewiring and making new patterns in your brain. Also, in the Lisa, you should have that in the Google Doc that we use every week. I think you already have it. There is a link to where you can actually download a copy of these affirmations and print them out and put them up. But say these with feeling and with meaning, and seeing it in your mind's eye that these things this is actually your reality, even if it doesn't feel authentic maybe initially. All right, here we go. I can feel the flow of abundance into my life.
I can feel the flow of abundance into my life.
I release all limiting beliefs about money.
I release all limiting beliefs about money.
I am worthy of abundance.
I am worthy of abundance.
I attract financial opportunities.
I attract financial opportunities.
I create multiple streams of income.
I create multiple streams of income.
I take inspired action toward my goals.
I take inspired action toward my goals.
I love my abundant life.
I love my abundant life.
There you go. You may not be able to say them with the enthusiasm that Pookie does, but add her little pook speak when you do them, too, I think.
Yeah, because I'm doing that back there.
Pook speak. I speak pook speak. All right. So we're going to move things along. There's a couple things we just cannot miss because I'm just so prepared to do them right now. All
right, babes,
So we're
let's do
going
it.
to skip our first, No, we're not going to skip this section because it's everyone's favorite, known as It's Bob's Comedy Corner.
Should do be why.
Bob's Comedy Corner. So we don't have to worry about the guitar now. So I'm going to unplug it here. Hang on a second. All right. So I figure since we're talking about money, I was thinking, what can I do that would not make fun of anything that we talked about? But I thought it'd be a good day to do a series of bank jokes. It's a place where money is stored, right? So there's a series of bank jokes. All right, so I'm going to be playing some rim shots and fake laughter. Pookie, just be my straight man. We got a lot of experience here.
Okay.
And you know one thing that I've thought about doing?
What?
We have all this stuff that we create, and I'm thinking of how we can repurpose some of the things that we've recorded over the years. I think I should put together an album called The Best of Bob's Comedy Corner. Would anybody be interested in that? The best of. So you can listen to them in the car.
You have a couple other projects on the table.
With the kids,
babe.
yeah. That won't be the first one.
Yeah,
no,
no.
This might be 13th. No, that might be like 37 down
Look for it
down
in
the line.
2027.
Yeah. The best of
Coming
Bob's
to
Comedy Corner.
yeah, coming to
All right. These are all jokes about banks, one-liners, quickies, more like dad jokes, if anything else. Ready? Here we go, Pookie.
I'm ready.
What did the football coach say when he went to the bank?
I give up.
I want my quarterback. Where do fish keep their money?
I don't know.
In the riverbank.
I like that one.
That was a good one. Yeah, so let us know which one you like. What did the recluse say to the banker when he needed money? Leave me alone.
Leave me alone.
Alone. Well, Pookie, I used to have an account with a bank at the North Pole, but they froze all my assets.
I could see how that could happen.
Why was the woodworker arrested? Well, let me tell you. He walked into a bank, pointed a long, thin piece of wood at the ceiling, and shouted, "This is a stick up."
That's really silly.
Why did the bank owner buy cows?
Why?
To beef up security. Here's a good one, a longer one. Oh, a guy robbed a bank wearing a suit made of mirrors, but he turned himself in after taking some time to reflect. Luckily, the judge was lenient. He saw a lot of himself in the young man. That's a more cerebral one there. It's a deeper one. Okay.
That's right. You have to.
What do you call a man with a head full of change?
I have no idea.
Headquarters. Pookie, a naked man robbed a bank. Nobody could remember his face. Here's one for Tracy. Tracy's love. Oh, she's right there. Why are Irish bankers so successful?
Why, Bob?
Because their capital is always Dublin. I'm so glad you were here, Tracy, because she lives actually in Dublin, Ireland.
We might have to go to Europe another time, baby, because they're all saying Italy's not too far, Ireland's not too far.
So go when we can stay longer?
UK's not too far. Yeah, where we just got there for like 3 months.
I thought you were saying 3 weeks, 3 months. Okay. Let's keep going with these. That was the funniest joke of the Pook Speak Comedy Corner. All right, here we go. What did the nut say when it held up the bank?
I have no idea.
Give me all the cash you have. One of Pookie's favorite snacks is cashews. Okay.
I love them.
What do you get when you cross a banker with a fish? A loan shark. If money, this is just an observation. If money doesn't grow on trees, then why do bankers are? If money doesn't grow on trees, then why do banks have branches? Last one. Let's hope it's a good one. A basketball player and a horse jockey just robbed a bank. Police are looking high and low for the culprits. And this has been It's Bob's Comedy Corner. Should to be why. Bob's Comedy Corner.
All right, I think that was my most favorite one yet.
Let's see. I try to say one of the best ones for last, so I'm glad.
No, I'm just talking about in general.
Oh, the whole banking thing. Oh, okay. Oh, really? So,
yeah, I think I really laughed more on that one.
So that would go on the best of compilation when it comes out in
2027.
in the 2040s, whatever it is.
Yeah.
All right. Before we play our last dance track,
Release a trailer.
I just want to remind you about the 21-day Abundance and Money Attraction Brain Boost program. It starts July 17 to August 6th within the High Vibe Tribe. It's a time-tested program that will rewire your brain for prosperity and financial success. And I say time-tested because as I mentioned earlier, I've been offering this program as a self-guided version for years. And these are some testimonials I showed earlier, where Anthony built his lawn care business to more than $1 million a year after listening to this thing. Actually, he listened for 2 years. And Amanda and her husband had their highest grossing month in their lives with their business after they felt this program it's a big part of that journey. And so to participate in it, it's a community-driven program, in case you weren't here earlier, where we go through this as a group. It's a very interactive online platform. And all this takes place within our High Vibe Tribe community. And so basically to access the program, you just need to join the community. And so to learn about it, Lisa's, I'm sure, going to be popping in another I think she already has. It's bobbakerinspiration.com/21 days. That'll take you to a page that explains all about the program and what you get as a member of the High Vibe Tribe. And yes, you have to sign up. It's a reoccurring membership, but you can cancel it at any time. So sign up, do the program, and you get all these other perks of the community. And we hope that you'll love it so much that you'll be around for a long, long time. But if not, you can cancel. So yeah, it's totally up to you. You are in the driver's seat when it comes to that.
I know, because I mean, some people don't like us.
Yeah. Can you believe it? There's
Totally, I can totally believe it.
There's two
I mean,
people.
Sometimes I
Yeah.
might. Sometimes I don't like myself.
Usually it's when you're looking at. I'm
just
looking in the
laughing.
mirror and I go, that guy sometimes doesn't like me.
Yeah. But no, we're not everybody's cup of tea. And yeah, if you do get into the group and you find out, well, these people are just a little too something,
Yeah.
it's okay, because that means that your tribe is out there, and we welcome you into ours. And if it's not a perfect fit for you, then we certainly invite you to go in on your journey to find your people,
Yeah.
because finding your people is one of the most rewarding things you could ever do. I mean, it's where you feel at home and you feel connected and you never want to leave. And that might not be us, and that's okay. That's okay, because we want you to find your people.
We're going to end with a dance track, dance time, party time. So this is a good time to get up and get motivated. And this song speaks directly to the topic of the day. And so some of you already know this song and love it. And so we're going to play it. And I'm not sure. So, and leave some comments. What's your takeaway? What are your thoughts about what we discussed here today? And I'll highlight some of those comments as the song plays. And you may or may not see us in the
No, you're not
screen.
going to see us, but get to grooving with this music. And once you learn the words, if you don't already know them, start singing along, because that helps.
Because I think the words are on the screen on this
Oh,
one.
good,
if
good,
I'm not,
good.
which is
Okay,
probably why
okay.
you won't be seeing us.
All right.
But I'll still try to highlight the comments too.
Yeah.
That come up.
Perfect.
Here we go.
Okay.
It's a rocker.
Here we go.
And we'll come
Are
back
you
and say
ready?
goodbye at the end. But comment and as the song's playing. Here we go. Abundance is coming to me right now. 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 Money 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 is coming to me right now. Break it down. Yes. Success is coming to me right now. Success is coming to me is coming to me right now. Love is coming to me right now. Love is coming to me right now. Break it down. Yes. Abundance, money, success, joy, healing, love, right now. Abundance is coming to me right now. Money is coming to me right now. Success is coming to me right now. Yes. Joy is coming to me right now. Healing is coming to me right now. Love is coming to me right now. Break it down. Abundance is coming to me right now. Money is coming to me right now. Yes. Success is coming to me right now. Joy is coming to me right now. Yes. Healing is coming to me right now. Love is coming to me right now. Yes. Abundance is coming to me right now. Yes. Money is coming to me right now. Yes. Success is coming to me right now. Yes. Joy is coming to me right now. Yes. Healing is coming to me right now. Yes. Love is coming. All right, we're gonna
Right now, baby.
fade out on it there. Thank you for all those wonderful comments. Sorry I had to keep moving them around so they would be seen on the screen there.
That was such a good jam.
But yeah, it was a good jam. We haven't played that in a while. So great to see all the reactions to that. A lot of you already know that one and queue it up on a regular basis, and so really appreciate it. And so yeah, we've gone way over on this one, but I think it was worth it. This was I was one of my.
We're talking big topics
Yeah.
about money.
I really
you know,
enjoyed
and,
this.
and mental programming and things like that. And so if you want to dive deeper into this, because we've just really brushed on the surface, but if you want to take a deep dive, come on into the High Vibe Tribe community and join us for the 21 days of abundance and money attraction brain boost. And it's going to be a powerful time. A lot of things are going to happen. A lot of people are going to break free from some beliefs that have been holding them back for a really long time and get to experience themselves and money in a whole new way.
There'll be a lot of transformation, and we
Oh
love
my gosh.
that to happen with you. It starts Monday, July 17th. So check the link in the description where to find that, and we look forward to it, to doing more of this. But we'll see you next Sunday, the day before that it starts. And again, look for that new relationship with money video. It should be coming in the next day or two to the channel here. So
All right.
we love you all. Take care. Have a great day. Yeah, get Keone up up here to say a formal farewell. What do you have to say, Keone? Oh, he's so adorable. All right, bye, folks. So long for now.